The screen fades in from black, revealing a sprawling alien city under a blood-red sky. Towering spires of obsidian and chrome pierce the heavens, their surfaces reflecting the eerie glow of twin moons. The air is thick with the hum of advanced technology and the faint scent of ozone. This is Zorith, the capital of the Krylos Empire, a civilization that has ruled the galaxy with an iron fist for centuries. But tonight, something is different. The streets are empty, the usual bustle of alien life replaced by an unsettling silence. In the heart of the city, inside a dimly lit chamber, a human prisoner sits chained to a cold, metallic chair. His name is Captain Elias Grant, a once proud leader of Earth's last resistance force. His face is bruised, his uniform torn, but his eyes burn with defiance. Across from him stands Krylos Commander Vrax, a towering alien with shimmering silver skin and piercing blue eyes. Vrax sneers, his voice dripping with contempt. "Your species is weak, Captain Grant," Vrax says, pacing the room. "You thought you could stand against the Krylos Empire? You thought you could win?" Elias looks up, his voice steady despite his pain. "You don't know humans, Vrax. You don't know what we're capable of." Elias Grant was once a celebrated hero on Earth, a man who dedicated his life to protecting his planet. But when the Krylos Empire invaded, everything changed. The aliens arrived without warning, their advanced technology and ruthless tactics overwhelming Earth's defenses. Cities fell, millions perished, and the resistance was driven underground. Elias became the face of the resistance, a symbol of hope for a broken world. He led daring raids, sabotaged Krylos supply lines, and inspired his people to keep fighting. But hope is a fragile thing, and as the years passed, the resistance grew weaker. The Krylos Empire tightened its grip, and Earth's people began to lose faith. Elias's life became a never-ending cycle of survival and sacrifice. He watched as his friends and comrades fell one by one, their deaths weighing heavily on his conscience. He struggled to keep the resistance alive, knowing that every decision he made could mean the difference between life and death for countless people. But despite the odds, Elias never gave up. He believed in the resilience of humanity, in their ability to rise from the ashes and fight for their freedom. That belief kept him going, even when all seemed lost. The audience sees Elias not just as a hero, but as a man burdened by the weight of his responsibilities. He is a father who hasn't seen his daughter in years, a leader who carries the hopes of an entire planet on his shoulders. His struggles are relatable, his pain palpable. We root for him, not just because he's fighting for Earth, but because he represents the best of humanity, courage, determination, and an unyielding sense of justice. As Vrax continues to taunt Elias, a faint alarm sounds in the distance. Vrax pauses, his expression shifting from smug confidence to mild concern. He barks an order to a nearby guard, who rushes out of the room. Elias, though weakened, notices the change in Vrax's demeanor. Something is happening, something the Krylos didn't anticipate. Elias smirks, his voice barely above a whisper. Rule number 1, Vrax. Never underestimate a human. The alarm grows louder, echoing through the chamber. Vrax's communicator crackles to life, and a panicked voice reports that a human ship has breached the planet's defenses. Vrax's eyes widen in disbelief. Impossible, he snarls. The humans are scattered, broken. They couldn't possibly. Before he can finish, the room shakes violently, the sound of an explosion reverberating through the walls. Elias, though chained, feels a surge of hope. He doesn't know who or what is behind the attack, but he knows one thing: the Krylos Empire has made a fatal mistake. The escape asterisk. As chaos erupts outside, Elias seizes the opportunity. Using a hidden tool he had managed to keep concealed, he picks the lock on his chains. Vrax, distracted by the unfolding crisis, doesn't notice until it's too late. Elias lunges at him, tackling the alien to the ground. The two engage in a brutal struggle, each fighting for dominance. Despite his injuries, Elias manages to overpower Vrax, using the alien's own weapon against him. With Vrax incapacitated, Elias grabs the communicator and heads for the door. He knows he has to move quickly, the Krylos will be coming for him. The resistance asterisk. As Elias navigates the labyrinthine corridors of the Krylos stronghold, he encounters a group of human prisoners. Their faces light up when they see him, their hope reignited. Elias quickly frees them, and together they form a makeshift resistance force. Armed with whatever weapons they can scavenge, they fight their way through the alien guards, their determination unwavering. The revelation asterisk. As they near the exit, Elias receives a transmission from the human ship. The voice on the other end is familiar, it's his daughter, Lieutenant Maya Grant. "Dad, we're here to get you out," she says, her voice filled with emotion. Elias's heart swells with pride and relief. He had thought he would never see her again. But their reunion will have to wait. The Krylos are regrouping, and the battle is far from over. Elias knows that this is their chance, not just to escape, but to strike a blow against the empire that has oppressed them for so long. Elias and his group fight their way to the surface, where they are met with a scene of utter chaos. The human ship, a sleek and powerful vessel, is engaged in a fierce battle with Krylos fighters. The sky is lit with explosions, the ground shaking with the impact of each blast. Elias quickly takes command, directing his group to secure a landing zone for the ship. They face heavy resistance, the Krylos determined to crush the uprising before it can gain momentum. The humans are outnumbered and outgunned, but they fight with a ferocity that surprises even the aliens. Maya's arrival asterisk. The human ship lands, and Maya emerges, leading a squad of elite soldiers. She and Elias share a brief but emotional reunion before turning their attention to the battle at hand. Together, they formulate a plan to infiltrate the Krylos command center and disable their planetary defenses. The infiltration asterisk. Elias, Maya, and a small team make their way to the command center, facing numerous obstacles along the way. They encounter heavily armed guards, advanced security systems, and traps designed to keep intruders out. But they press on, their determination unshakable. The sacrifice asterisk. As they near the command center, they are ambushed by a Krylos elite unit. A fierce firefight ensues, and several members of the team are killed. Elias is injured, but he refuses to give up. In a desperate move, he uses a grenade to create a diversion, allowing Maya and the remaining team members to reach the command center. The final push asterisk. Inside the command center, Maya and her team work to disable the defenses while Elias holds off the advancing Krylos forces. The battle is intense, each side fighting with everything they have. Elias is pushed to his limits, his body battered and bruised, but he refuses to fall. The revelation asterisk. As Maya works to disable the defenses, she discovers something shocking. The Krylos Empire's central control system is powered by a human AI, one that was captured and reprogrammed years ago. The AI, known as Echo, was once a key asset for Earth's resistance. Maya realizes that if she can reactivate Echo's original programming, they can turn the Krylos' own technology against them. She sends a message to Elias, explaining the situation. The choice asterisk. Elias knows that reactivating Echo is their best chance of winning, but it comes with a risk. The process could trigger a self-destruct sequence, destroying the command center and everyone inside. He looks at Maya, his heart heavy with the weight of the decision. "Do it," he says, his voice firm. "We have to end this, no matter the cost." The activation asterisk. Maya works quickly, her fingers flying over the console. The Krylos, realizing what's happening, launch a final, desperate assault. Elias fights them off, buying her the time she needs. As the activation sequence completes, Echo's voice fills the room. Original programming restored. Initiating countermeasures. The Krylos systems begin to shut down, their ships losing power and crashing to the ground. The tide of the battle turns in favor of the humans. The sacrifice asterisk, but the self-destruct sequence is also activated. Elias and Maya know they have only minutes to escape. They make a run for the exit, but the path is blocked by collapsing debris. Elias, knowing there's no time for both of them to make it out, pushes Maya toward the